and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to walk you through an exciting opportunity that is Infor LN technical training. So if you are interested in starting a career in IT or looking to enhance your skills, so you are at the right place. So let's start. So before starting, let me clarify that this is just an overview of the technical training. In that technical training, what are the topics that I'm going to cover? So all of that I'm just giving an overview. Okay, so let's start. So first thing, who will benefit from this training? So first let's discuss about first let's discuss who to whom this training is designed. So if you are a recent graduate or a final year student, this training will help you to understand the ERP systems, especially in LN. You will gain hands-on experience and have a chance to network with the industry professionals. Okay, so by this you can gain a foundational knowledge of the ERP, what is mean by ERP, especially in for LN. Okay, and along with that you can able to understand the how you can develop an custom modules or the custom functionalities. Okay, you can get that part. And if you if you are if you came from a field like finance, sales or administration, or a field from a non-IT background, and you wanted to shift into an IT, then these courses will help you with the essential knowledge and the skills relevant to IT roles. Okay, so, by completing these courses, you will understand the basic of ERP and its significance in business operations. Okay, and with these, after completion of these courses, you will be increase your career flexibility and opportunities in the tech sector. So if you came from a completely non IT background, or if you belongs to a completely non IT background and you wanted to enter into IT, so then you are at the right place, I guess, because if you have a basic technical knowledge related to coding, that is enough. If you don't have the basic knowledge of the coding, then also it will enough, I guess, because see, the no the language which we use for Infor LN is 3GL 4GL, and for developing any customization. And if you are not able to understand that language also, then also you can enter into IT sector by a functional consultant, as a functional consultant. So like for becoming a functional consultant, you don't have to you don't have to be like a tech you don't need a technical language. You don't need to learn the language. Okay, you just need to learn the functionalities, how the functionalities will be and the what will be the workflow. That's it enough for you as a functional consultant. Okay, and this course is valuable for those IT professionals who are seeking to ERP knowledge. Okay, for those who already in IT who wanted to specialize in ERP, these training offers an in-depth look at Infor LN, improving your job performance and career prospects. Okay, so for all these three aspects, you can be achieve an ERP knowledge. Okay, and coming to an average salary of an Infor LN consultant, for the technical consultant as a fresher, I'm just saying, and as a fresher, what will be the average salary? Okay, like the demand of an ERP consultant. I'm not talking about the an Infor ERP consult like LN technical consultant. I'm just saying the ERP consultant is very high in market. So the demand in for ERP consultant, particularly those who skilled in Infor LN, is growing very high. Means at the entry level, the salary ranges from 4.5 to 6.2 annually. This is the entry level salary. Okay, and this salary may be basically depends on the location, company, and skill sets. Okay, larger company like Larger company often offers better pay and benefits, and additional skills, like additional skills certifications can boost your salary. Okay, and as you gain the experience, your salary can rises up to like 7 to 10 lakhs LPA in a few years. Okay, so this is the demand in the market. I guess you understand what is the demand of an technical consultant in the market. Okay, you got an idea what, like basically what soft, like which software you are learning. So I'm just saying that if you are a technical Infor LN technical consultant and you know the technical knowledge of an ERP, like see, I'm saying if you know the knowledge of an ERP, like the functional knowledge of any ERP LN, you can easily uh, shift to another ERP also. Like the technology may be vary based on the, like the barrier between an ERP to ERP is, while developing the language is the barrier. For Infor LN we use as the 3GL 4GL, and for SAP we use as ABAP. So the, for different technologies we uses different technologies like languages. Okay, while developing, but the functionality part of an ERP will be stands common. So if you learn one ERP knowledge, like one ERP, so you can work on different technologies of the ERPs. Okay, and I'll tell you how many types of ERPs are there in market. And so I guess you got an idea like what an LN technical consultant is and what is the demand of an LN technical consultant in the market. As a fresher only, it started from like 4.5 to 6.2 if you are a fresher. So it may ranges from your experience, maybe ranges in a few years, you may ranges like 7 to 10 LPA. Okay, coming to next in this technical training, first I'm like first thing I'll start from what is an ERP. So what are the different types of ERPs in market and why we have to choose the Infor LN only. Okay, that thing I'll cover in this technical training. So before going forward, let me finish what is mean by ERP so that you can get an idea, basic idea, what is an ERP and what is all about this course stands for. Okay, so ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's a software. It's a software that helps organization manage and integrate their core business processes. Okay, everything from finance and HR to manage manufacturing and supply chain management. In simple terms, it's a tool that helps companies to run more efficiently. Okay, I guess you got a basic idea of what is mean by ERP. Okay, and in market we have different types of ERPs. Okay, like you may heard about SAP, Oracle ERP Cloud, Microsoft Dynamic 365, Zoho ERP, Odoo ERP, Infor LN. In market there are n number of ERPs. Okay, why we are standing at Infor LN only? So why should you focus on Infor LN? It's a robust ERP solution particularly suited for manufacturing and distribution industries. Like it provides a real-time data access, which means businesses can make informated decisions quickly. Plus it's flexible and scalable, making it an ideal choice for companies looking to optimize their operations. Okay, I guess you got an idea what is mean by ERP, what are different types of ERPs in market, and what, like why we have to choose Infor LN. And I guess you got an idea like what is the like basic salary ranges for a technical consultant. I'm not saying just for Infor LN technical consultant or a SAP technical consultant or a functional consultant. So the salary may be common for, like if you know the one ERP knowledge, if you have a one ERP knowledge, then you can work with any other ERP knowledge, like any other ERPs. Okay, because the functionality will be common between all ERPs. Only the thing, only one barrier is the language. Okay, and then so let's talk. Let's look at the course structure. The goal of this training is to help you master both like technical and administrative aspects of Infor LN, and the key topics that will include is installation and configuration of Infor LN, understanding the Infor LN architecture, data modeling, project requirement and business logic development. And okay, yeah, this structure ensures that you will well prepared for a practical applications in a real world scenario. Okay, I mean these are these are enough for you for any real world practical scenarios while creating any application. These are the enough. Okay, okay, let's start from the data modeling. So in data modeling, we'll start from creating a custom package. Okay, and after creating a custom package, we'll define the modules in that custom package itself. Okay, after that what we'll do is we'll create the directories of software components for the custom package, and then we create a separate VRC stands for version release to customer. Okay, and these four steps like creating a package, defining the modules, and creating the directories of software components, and creating a VRC, these four things are common to create a standard package. Okay, and what we'll do next means we'll do package by package combinations. Means we'll add our custom package into the standard packages. In Infor LN, they are n number of standard packages, and in that packages we will add our own package. Okay, don't worry, I'll just show you the overview, like how the package will be created and how the modules will look like and how everything I'll show you in the next slides. Okay, yeah, and for installation and configuration, the requirements are like MS-SQL, SQL Server, Management Studio, and JDK files. Infor LN Enterprise ES Server, Infor LN ES at 10.7 required some applications. Okay, and we are using a RDBMS database, relational database. Okay, to run the Infor LN, we required some applications. That applications I have mentioned in the next slide. So these all are the applications that are required to run the Infor LN 10.7. Okay, all this information I gathered from a document. Okay, I'll provide that document also to you. Okay, to run that Infor LN Infer E Enterprise Server 10.7, we required Infer Application Server Management, then Infer Enterprise Server 10.7, Infer Enterprise Server 10.7 PMS solutions, and then Infer ES porting sets. So like these porting sets may be vary based on our OS. Okay, and then Infer Installation Wizard, Infer Solution License Manager, Infer Staging Wizard, Infer LN, Infer LN BOD 2.0 PMC Solutions, Infer LN PMC Solutions, and Infer BW 9.1C, and Infer DFE 10.5 10.5.0.1. Like DFE stands for Dynamic Form Editor. Okay, so these all are the applications that are required to run the 10.7 application. Okay, I guess you got an idea. Next, coming to the project requirement, you will also work on the real-time projects such as purchase order entry system. This involves several steps like requirement analysis, database design, report generation, giving you hands-on experience. Okay, so like in this, first we are going to the project on which we are going to work is purchase order entry system. For that, first we'll understand the functionality and the workflow of the purchase order. Then only we can able to understand the then only we can able to understand the requirement analysis, like what are required. Based on the functionality, you'll understand what are the things that required and how and second thing is how you have to implement to achieve that functionality. Okay, all these things you will learn in this training. Okay, this is how we can create the companies. Okay, to first thing what we'll do is we'll create a company. So why we have to create a company, what is the need of company, and why all these things we have to do, I'll tell you while I'm covering that particular part. Then only I'll tell you in detail about that part. I'm just giving an overview. Okay, as of now. So like For companies, like for creating companies, the standard code is TTAAD 1100 M000 is the standard code for creating the companies. And as you can see here, like 000 is the standard company code, okay, and the package combination is B61A is the package combination that is came from the standard version itself, okay. And you can see here, I have created two companies like 100 and 200. For logistic I have created 100, and for finance I have created the 200 company, okay. And the package combination is 10.7 107, all zeros, okay. And as of now I haven't defined any default currency for this, okay. Later I'll explain you the like functionalities of creating a company, why we have to create a company, like what is the functionality behind it, and everything I'll tell you, and I'll show you how you have to create, okay. Next, okay, after creating, like I'll show you how we can create a new package combination. So to create that we have to go to there is a standard code for that one also. So TTAAD 1000, sorry, TTAAD 1222 M000 is the standard code for creating a new package combination. In this you can see the source package combination from where you wanted to like take the sources, and the target package combination. Don't worry, I'll explain you in detail about that later, because as of if I continue this right now it will drag, I guess, more time. So I'll just, this is an overview, so I have to cover all the topics, so I'll go forward. But yeah, this like in this thing what we'll do means we'll create all the new things from the custom. We won't start like initially we'll start from the custom. So like we are currently doing the customization, so we'll do one thing, we'll take all the things, we'll create the new things, okay. So because you can understand the like why we have to create. If you take from the standard itself you are not able, like you won't understand the functionality and the concepts behind it, okay. uh, then we like to create a custom package. There is a session, standard session TTADV 1100 M000, and in that you have to create the custom package on which you wanted to work, okay. And you can see there is like standard packages, n number of standard packages are there, like warehousing WH stands for warehousing, TT tools, TS service, TP project, TM for open world middleware enabling. So they are, these are the standard packages, and if you wanted to create your own custom package you have to create that. And there are some set of rules while creating the packages. I'll tell you while while I'm explaining the topic of packages, okay. There are some set of rules, okay, that like while creating a package you don't have like you, there is a WH standard reserved for warehousing. So you know you don't have to create, like you can't create WH, okay. This is the one rule while creating the package. There are n number of rules, I'll explain that part later, because right now if I explain that all things that I guess this will take more time, okay. Now I'm continuing other concept, okay. So you can see that I have created a custom package. In that custom package I have added three modules, okay, based on my requirement. So basically why we add modules means uh, in so based on data we create the modules, okay. Like in practical they may have master data, transactional data, and uh, the different types of data are there. So based on that we create the modules, okay. Common, inventory, purchase, okay. Common stands for if the data which is not this, I guess this thing I have to explain you later, then only you can understand. Like while creating that table definition I'll explain these concepts, okay. You can just see that to create a modules, like I mean to define the modules you have to go to TTADV 1101 M000. This is the session code, and in that like you can create that. First you have to define your package and then you can create like define the modules, okay. And this is my package. In this package I'm defining the directories of software components, like I'm creating the software components that I wanted to use for my project. So like forms, menus, objects, program scripts, functions, report scripts, and additional files. So these things are I wanted to use for my custom package, and these are going to add it on my $bsc path, okay, on the application itself. Okay, these are going to if I want to see these locations, that going to store in the $bsc path. Okay, and you can see that I'm adding in my package itself. Okay, uh, while I'm creating that like standard package, I'll show you that detail about this. And coming to the package VRC stands for, as I told you, version release to customer. Okay, so you have to create the package VRC. The package VRC is like you have to first give the package version release customer. So these things are required, and then what we have to do means we have to add our custom package in this standard uh, like standard package by package combination. So the standard code for that is TTAAD 1121M000. And then we are going to understand the concepts of convert to runtime CRDD, and the why we have to do the benefits of this. So all these things we are going to understand. Okay, and then we are going to create the domains. So for creating the domains, we have a standard session that code, that is TTADV 4500M000 is the standard session code. And in these domains are nothing but the data types. Like you can see, based on my requirement, I have created different types of data types like enum, UTC, date and time, string, enumerated, and long, integer, double, byte, or like where I have created in my respected package only. I have created that all these things. Okay, you got an idea. And then after creating the domains, we have to create the table definitions. Okay, for creating the table definitions, we have a standard session code, that is TTADV 4520M000 is a standard session code. And in this I have created the table definitions. Table definitions is nothing but tables. I have just created the tables in my LN application. Okay, like countries, item groups, suppliers, items, first free number, warehouse, currency, units, default by company, testing, purchase, receipts. These all are my tables. Sorry. So like while creating tables, there is a called, first thing we have to define the modules. Okay, common. And then we have to define the triple, like name of, like serial number of the uh, table, that is 001. And then like this is my VRC. So 107U08000 is my VRC, and these countries is my label of my table. Okay, label is nothing but the name of the table. Okay, in that table I have created the fields. Okay, I have added the fields. Okay, like you can see country, description, country code, currency, ISO code, like ISO code alpha 2, ISO code alpha 3, language, time zones. Like, so based on the required fields, you can add that in the respected like table in that. So based on your requirement, you can add that n number of fields in here. And then you can see we have a two concepts called like primary key concept and foreign key concept. So like the primary key concept is like unique, for identifying the unique identifiers. Like pri- okay, so based on our requirement, like like based on your requirement, you can add n number of fields. Okay, and then we have a concept called primary key, foreign key. Okay, so you know that like primary key is nothing but unique identifier, and the foreign key is the reference between the tables. So why we need these two is for like data integrity and the relational structure. Okay, all these things we are going to cover in this our training session. Okay, And see, you can see these indices stands for the primary key. Okay, for going to indices we have a session code TTADV4121S000. Okay, you can see that like in my countries table I'm adding one field as a primary key. Okay, CNTY is my primary key, that is country. Okay, and you can see the label code of my country is COM00101 triple double zero one is the label code, and that will be the like here my index is. Okay. And then we have a references, like as of now you can see that currently I'm in for doing that. Sorry, first thing, for doing references we have a session code called TTADV4122S000. Okay, this is the standard session code. And for doing the references, as of now you can see that currently I'm in suppliers table. Okay, see NA.com003 is in my suppliers table, and this is my VRC. Okay, and in my suppliers there is a field called country. Okay, and that is a foreign key. So that foreign key I'm giving references to its primary, like its parent table, that is country. So NA.com001, this is the parent key, like parent table, and this is a child. So this is the relation, so that relation will comes in the references part. Okay. Okay, you got, I guess you got an basic idea like what is indices, what is references, why we have to do. Like I'm just giving a basic overview of that. Okay, and after that we have to create the tables in the database. Like uh, when we have created the tables in like now we have to create the tables in the database. Okay, to create that we have to go to a standard session called TTAD4230 and 000 is the standard session code for creating that. In that what we have to do means like we have to give the company and packages and table definite like tables, like company on which you have to create, and the packages like on which package you have to create, and this is the table. Okay, and then we are going to cover the sessions topic. Okay, like creation of sessions. Like to go to that session session module, we have a standard code called TTADV25M000 is the standard session code, and in that you can see this is the session codes. So like this is the session code. So there are different types of sessions called maintain session, print session, process session, multi-main session. So based on our usage and requirement we'll create the different types of sessions. Okay, I'll create all types of sessions. Okay, don't worry, I'll create all types of sessions, and I'll show you how you can create and how you can pass the data from one session to another session completely automatically. Like there will be no manual process. Okay, and you can see that I have common like I have different types of sessions, and how I can like understand this is my maintain session, this is my print session, this is my multi-main session. That will be based on the session code. Okay, like 01 will stands for my maintain, and 04 will be my print. So as like that, like that based on the session codes the sessions will be like segregated. And coming to another main important topic, yeah, another important part of this training is programming. You'll learn about the languages used in Infor LN, that will be like including 3GL, 4GL, DAL2, like that stand for data access layer, DLL, that is a dynamic linking library. This is a general library, and the functions that we are going to use. Okay, so you will develop the business logic to automate a data process, which is a like important for any ERP systems. Okay, so all these things you are going to learn. And then yeah, this is an overview, like how I'm just showing you how an year like the scripts will look like. So 3GL 4GL is not that much difficult to learn, I guess, because You can see there is only one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine lines of code, and that two, like you can see two. So this is my code. So it's basically if like 5 to 6 now lines of code is enough for you, like to write any logic, and that will be very small code. So I guess to learning the like learn the 4GL 3GL will be not difficult. So this is how the DAL2 looks like. Okay, and this will be the like linking library. This is the general library, and I have used this for generating the first free number. And this how this looks like. I'm just showing you the overview of that scripts. Okay, and this is the function I have added. Like I have defined for error handling this function. Okay, and this is how a report looks like, the generation of reports after all completion of your writing the business logic. Then you will generate the reports. Okay, this is how a report looks like. Okay, and then yeah, throughout this training you'll receive uh, comprehensive course materials including installation and installation guides, programming references, and these resources will help you to understand Infor LN and supports your learning journey. Okay, means like programming guide will help you. I'll provide you the programming guide, like the material of which is required for POES, purchase order entry system, and Infor LN development tool document. So I'll provide all these things. Okay, so yeah, we are going to work on a real-time project. So and during this project, you may like we will have different stages, and in different stages, you will learn all these things. Like you yourself will do the requirement or analysis, data modeling, database design, session creation, business logic development, DAL implementation, report generation, and after all this you have to test it, and if the test is successful you have to write the validation checks, and then you have to deploy. All these things are done by yourself. Okay, and yeah, finally after completing the training you'll prepare, you're going to prepare for Infor certification. This certification combines with your experience, hands-on projects experience will significantly enhance your skills and confident in, yeah, ERP field now. So okay, and yeah, now thank you. Now I would love to hear from you. If you have any questions about the training or Infor LN, please leave them in a comments below. Okay. Thank you for joining me. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit from it. And this training, I'm getting excited to take this next steps in your career. Until next time, bye bye, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you.